Eli, it's Ross Tucker. I'm in for Dan today. Always good to talk with you. And I want to get into the commercials I just watched first. I saw the one where you're in a banana suit, the one where you're doing karaoke. Since nobody ever asked me to do a commercial, what's that like? I mean, how long does it take to film those things? When do you do it?
Most of the commercials are done sometime, in June or in May, kind of during the off season. When you got a little bit more free time, and so it usually takes about, depending on the one, I think one day, about 8 hours. You kind of knock it out in a day, and so it's not too bad. Usually they're pretty fun. Some of you get the improv, some of them you get to throw a banana suit on. It's always interesting, kind of go through that. Sing a little karaoke. So I was probably going to sing karaoke that day anyway. So might as well just do it in front of camera.
So wait a minute, Eli, you film them all in one day. It didn't take 8 hours for the 15-second banana suit thing, did it?
Everything was done in one day. The banana suit took 45 minutes or whatever. It did not take long.
Got it. All right. Well, I know you're in camp right now, and I don't know if your meetings go till 9 or 10 or whatever. Have you had a chance to watch any of the Olympics?
I have. I've gotten it. We get done with meetings around 9 o'clock, and usually kind of head back to the hotel room, and I've got to watch some of the swimming. See Michael Phelps win a few events. Got to saw the 100-meter run the other day. Usain Bolt winning that one, and I've got seen a little bit of the gymnastics. But definitely have kept up. Also during the day, maybe at lunch, there might be a TV on, kind of watching some of the events. So big fan of the Olympics, and like watching all the athletes compete, but definitely rooting for the USA there, and if we can get the goals and as many wins as possible.
Eli, I don't think I ever asked you this or heard this. Did you play any other sports growing up, and when did you stop playing them?
Yeah, I played basketball all through high school. Played baseball up until about my junior year. It just got too much playing three sports. It was really I would have played them all. It was the summers that got me. If I wanted to play on the baseball team, I had to play in 2 summer leagues. I was playing summer basketball, then trying to train for football. And I was already a skinny kid. I was trying to gain weight, and I just couldn't. I had to drop one I was going from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, playing 3 sports in a day, and just couldn't go with it. So, but I'm a big supporter of playing multiple sports. The young kids playing different sports. Don't believe in just being focused on one activity only. I know some sports may require that, but I think a lot of them. You need that break. You need to rest your body. Train your body different ways in other sports. And I thought playing a basketball made me a better football player. Just on conditioning, on jumping, doing different things. And I enjoyed playing the basketball, and baseball growing up.
What kind of hooper were you?
I was okay in hoops. I was kind of part of the system though. I could score 25 in a game, and the next game I might not take a shot, and so I was kind of hey, get my free throws. I like my layups, my jump shots. I wasn't taking any 3-pointers, and I could get open without the ball. Had a little inside game, and played good defense. So I enjoyed basketball a lot, and we had good teams, and enjoyed those friendships, but. I could make some plays, but I wasn't a dominant player by any means.
I saw, Eli, you didn't play in the first preseason game the other night. How does that conversation go down with you and Coach? Because I know how you are and your brother is about getting, as many reps as you possibly can. Was that a conversation that you and Coach McAdoo had, or he just said, "Hey, I don't want to play you"?
Yeah, he told me early, kind of early in the week. He said, "Hey, you're not going to play this week. You'll get enough reps in the second and third preseason game." And so I said, "Okay." I didn't argue much with him there. I would have been fine playing, but I have played in a lot of games. I do believe I can get my my share of preseason work in these next games.
Do you feel like, Eli, you still get as much time with Coach McAdoo now as you did before? I know he really helped you and the offense was good the last couple of years, but when he's a head coach, he's got a lot of other things on his plate.
He definitely has other things going on, but still get a lot of time. He's still in the quarterback room a good bit. Still have questions for him that I can text to him. I can kind of have saved written down to ask him. But he has responsibilities. But he had as an offensive coordinator, he had other responsibilities. He wasn't always in every meeting every time, and so. Coach Sullivan is the offensive coordinator now. I have a great relationship with him. He was here last year. He was here back in kind of 2011 with the Giants. He was a quarterback coach for a few of those years, and then Frank Signetti is our quarterback coach. So both those guys can handle all the questions, but definitely still run a few things by Ben and get his approval.
So, Eli, is Peyton missing training camp at all, or is he enjoying the time off?
I've talked to him a little bit. I think he's, staying busy. I think he's traveling around some, and I think he's looking forward to a fall. I've never had a fall before. Of freedom, and so I think I don't know what it's like. I think he don't really know what it's like either, but I think he's looking forward to catching some Giants games, going to some Bronco games, some Colt games, some University of Tennessee games. So he's going to be traveling around. I know now he'll definitely be watching the Giants games. There's no reason he won't. I know he has DirecTV. I know he has the NFL Sunday tickets. So every Giants game will be on in Denver or wherever he is. He can stream it through his phone. I've made sure he knows all the possibilities to watch our games, and expect a full recap and maybe an essay about what he thought about each one to make sure he's watching them.
Nice. I was going to ask you that. I'm glad you answered that for me. Eli, thanks for the time, man.
All right. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks so much.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.